What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we have the Vortex back on the bench. If you guys didn't see my last video, I got this Vortex on a steal off Facebook Market for 200 bucks with two Spectrum lipos and a charger, Spectrum charger. It came stock for the most part with minor issues. The biggest issue was the chassis was broken, which was my fault for not checking on the spot. So what I did was I installed a long wheelbase chassis from the Big Rock. I also went ahead and installed the center diff from the newer models, the metal ring and pinion on both front and rear differentials, and I'm also running the steel hybrid drive shafts on the rear. But in today's video, I wanted to see if buying a used old arrma 3S and fully upgrading it with the upgrades from the newer models and more, or if it's better just buying a newer model and fully upgrading that one. And when I say upgrades, I mean upgrades. Some of those upgrades include a better servo and servo saver, a better ESC. I already ran this ESC on this motor, but you guys haven't seen that. And a better motor. Also did get Big Rock tires. A lot of people don't like these tires and might even say these are the worst 3S tires. But they were cheaper than the granite tires, so I went with these because all of this together was quite expensive. The reason I went with this motor was because it was the only 2400 kV they had. I did want the 2050 or even the 2400 from the Forest models, but they didn't have any 2400 kV or the 2050 as the single motor. They had it as the combo only. So I just went with this one. And another reason is because this motor, you can buy the shaft, not the shaft, the rotor. So, I mean, that's another plus in case it breaks. But yeah, guys, that's why I went with this motor. I went with this servo because it's kind of cheap. And the specs on it and the reviews on Amazon, they're pretty good. And I am running a bigger set of tires. So yeah, I mean the stock one is pretty good. There's no problem with it. I've had no problem with it. I know a lot of people have problems with the servo. I've had problems with past 3S model servos, but yeah, that's why I went with this. I also went with this servo saver because this is the only one they had. Hopefully the adapters that come for the 25 tooth don't break on me, because my hobby shop does not have the 25 tooth servo savers that you can buy from arrma. But enough of that, let's actually start putting these upgrades on the car. I'm gonna start with the motor. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so I finally did it. The new ESC, the servo, and the motor. The old heatsink from the old stock motor did not fit, so I just zip tied the fan on. Also with the bigger Big Rock tires, I have it leaning on the wall so you guys can see the whole setup. But before I actually run this setup, I want to show you guys how it ran with the stock system and stock tires, and then we're gonna run it on with this setup. I'll probably race my cousin. He has a arrma Mojave Forest stock, and we'll just see if it's better, if it'll beat it with this system, or if it was a bit quicker with the older system. Let's see the servo, the new servo. Ooh. They are super grippy though. The grass. But ooh.
Ready, set, go.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Before I head out, I wanted to sum up how much I've spent on this rig. Like I said, I wanted to see if it's better just to upgrade your old arrma 3S if you have one, or just buy a used one and upgrade it with the upgrades of the newer models. On this side, I'm gonna put how much I've spent with upgrades including the car. And right here, I'm gonna put how much it is for a new model with all of the upgrades that I put already installed, plus more upgrades. Personally guys, I like building my rigs, so buying these used arrma Vortex and building it was really fun for me. So all of the upgrades that I put are definitely worth it. I think they're solid upgrades and pretty much bulletproof. But I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of that, so comment down below what you guys think is better to do. And if you guys are wondering why the heck is there a Sensen body on my Vortex XL, that's because when I went to Hobby Town for a new fan, there was a Sensen body sitting there. I guess they found it in the back and they wanted to sell it. And actually they wanted to throw it away. And instead of throwing it away, they gave it to me. I already wanted a Sensen body, but I didn't want the newer ones because I don't really like how they look. I think the older ones look way better. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.